Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shine Light 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. As well as I appreciate each and every one of you that have been new to the channel. Welcome. As well, we are going to get started. I have your messages for today, Sunday Fun Day. I have your messages, the two messages that came out so far for the message. This is, in his great mercy, he has given us a new birth into a living hope. This is First Peter's at 1 and 3. We also have, God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. First Corinthians 10 and 13. That is your prayers for this week's going into this week's message. That starts the intention. Okay, God is faithful and He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. Okay, bear energy is in this energy as well in the word. Okay, we also have cat energy as well under the familiar. We also have a toad here as well. And we also have the guardian. So you guys can see there's the guardian. We also have that green aura around this familiar energy. We also have that rock energy too, because that toad is on a rock. So somebody could be getting gray rocked and your hat and power is here underneath of the familiar. We have a chameleon here as well. I see the chameleon here as well on the top of the deck. This is also talking about the Two of Cups. The Two of Cup energy is in its energy as well. We also had the Page of Swords, okay? Because somebody is definitely looking to see what damage they've done to you. Okay, they're still looking to see what damage they have done to you. Nothing exists the way it appears. It is all up to our karma. I am always learning. This is some kind of weak boundary. Something in this energy is illusion. This is an illusionist tries to hide a mental illness. Oh, I want to pull that. I saw that on the top of the deck. An illusionist tries to hide a mental illness. And this is really serious, you guys. Take this as it resonates. He will take you for granted. He or she may take you for granted in this energy. Something about sepsis. I see sepsis at the top of my deck. Sepsis. Sepsis. Okay, we have sepsis in the energy as well. Hold 1 second, you guys. Just to make sure my internet is working. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so listen, you guys. I have a few energies here that pulled out. I want to see what they are. Also, landmarks in this energy as well. This is also landmarks in the energy. I want to see what the landmarks are in the environment. That would be earth signs. That would be Capricorn. That would be Virgo. And that would be Taurus energy. Okay, that's the grounded energy. That would be your mother Gaia. That would be your earth mother energy. We have the tower and the harvest here. So harvest came in reverse. Tower came up. All right. Sorry for the reflection. This is a reflective deck. Okay, this is what they're talking. The timeline came in. This is time now. Time sensitive. Okay, this is happening now. So harvest is in reverse. So whatever you was needing to be working on is not being worked upon right now. Okay, and also it should be something. It's talking about talking and communication or something about your intuition. I got intuition at the top of my deck here and harmony. Okay, so there is the intuition. That's using it. and then your harmony, and then sacrifice. Okay, so there is a sacrifice here, something for nothing, or something for another, or something to gain something from, or something to lose something to. Okay, take it as it resonates. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the familiar in this energy. That could be our angel energy. That could be somebody as like a Samaritan. That could be like your Samaritan energy of, you know, somebody helping, or then a helping hand in this energy as well. But like I told you, there's somebody still looking to see what harm they have done to you. Okay, so this is like a be abuse. It could be, because this is talking about how their words cut here with the knives going through you here. This is how they, and the nine of curses. Okay, because this way how they talk to you or talked about you. King of curses. It could be a man talking to a woman in a down way, in a disrespectful way, or in a degrading way, or in but you're gonna learn something about this. I am learning something you're gonna need to learn. Also, we're talking about the respect boundary here of the angel. We're talking about free wills. Okay, we're talking about your free wills. Okay, not because you live, okay, because like I said, there's a Pakistani energy, there's an India energy, there's a United States, and I'm gonna put those two separate, and then we got Alaska energy, okay, and then Baghdad, okay, Iraq, okay, so we got that energy as well, and then we got yeah, those are the energies right there. So two on the two international, two international and national, okay, energy. Okay, three. Matter of fact, because I saw Pakistan too. Okay. India. First, let's talk there. India is a place where respect is governed. You have to be respectful in this environment. You must not talk. If you are a woman, you don't have rights here. Where free will is given in the U.S., there's free rights are not there, okay? You don't have free will there, okay? In politics, okay? In politics or anything that's to do with authority in this energy, okay? You don't have you don't have any say in this energy, okay? Under this energy of lovers. If you are a husband or a wife, a girlfriend, or in these countries, you are not able to, there is respect and customs here. So it's something about customs and law here is what I'm telling you. So if you're traveling here, used to intuition here, they're telling you that you have to abide by law there. Okay, I don't know, you know, what rules apply here in the U.S., but maybe in those countries it don't. Okay, third world countries do not. Okay, so maybe if there is some type of altercation in those types of countries here, India, you are not to have any kind of you are not to, you know, disrespect a man in this culture, okay? I don't care how you feel, okay? Your best bet is to keep your cool. Your best bet is to talk quietly, or don't talk at all, or have a man to interpret for you, or have a guide to go with you, but that knows the area, okay? Something like this is what I'm hearing, okay? Because if you get in trouble there, there's nothing that the U.S. can do about the laws in India, okay? That's a lesson to somebody in this energy, okay? You may look like this when you get finished. You may disappointment maybe upon you under your intuition, okay? Because this is a different split of democracy here. You're not in the U.S. where they're governed by different the president that we have here. He can't say what happens in India. The people in India have what their laws in Iraq and Pakistan. Those people have different customs to what the U.S. would have, is what they're showing me here under U.S. Okay, and whatever monkey business you do there, whatever foolishness you get yourself into under, laws, and you're going to find yourself with disappointment. And you could be a female, and it's telling me about a female, okay? Female energy. Women, you can't go there and fist fight with other women there, okay? You can't raise your voice above a whisper, because those women do not have rights or culture or any word of say there, okay? So you can't come where we want to talk back to a man, talk back, say what you want to have the last word, is what they say. You don't have the last word here. Man have the last word there. You are to respect the man there. Even if you don't respect man's here in the US. Okay? That's what they're telling me to tell you. There's a respect thing. And they say this is in this journey, you're going to have to learn these customs of respect and have to teach people you're respecting you too. Okay, once you learn another culture's customs and laws, you need to have those same customs and laws for yourself and stand on those things, okay? Because that's why we have these political things like, presidents and such, right? Even if they make us look like a spectacle or such. Not to say that they didn't do a good job, but they had a lot of antics and shenanigans going, And other cultures is watching, is what they're saying. This is what our women do. This is how your women act. Like a wonderland. Okay? That's what they say. The land of make-believe. I can't believe you would. So this is some things that, one culture believes and where another culture don't believe. Okay? But if we believe in a higher power, when we all look at the same divine universe, the one that created this world, we see that there is no divide there, right? Because we all pray to the same God. Right? The one in the sky, even if it's the stars, the moon, the clouds, whatever you believe, whatever galaxy, spiritual thing you choose. I can't say everybody is Christian. I can't say everybody is Baptist. I can only say whatever spiritual journey you are on. That's where it applies. And this is where things become the land of make-believe. Okay? It is what you believe, okay? Whatever you co-create or create in your own conscious and subconscious mind or the natural mind. Okay, wherever you choose to put it. Okay, that's up to you, how you create it. These are the things that are in the mind. You choose not to create a thing in your mind where you're going to respect men. Please don't travel to any of these cultures, especially India. Okay, especially like where you go to Dubai and to different places there. The Emirates there that they had. Okay, listen. If you don't know customs, you better learn before you go there, because there is no yelling from a woman. They hear a woman, it's like screeching. It's like either you've been run over by a goat or you are being disrespectful to your husband. Okay, that's the only reason why they hear a woman talking. Because that's not normal for them. That's abnormal. So we're going with normal and abnormalities in this energy, okay? Thank you. That's for that. Because they said there was an illusionist here that tries to hide a mental illness. Now, I don't know if this is mental illness or it's just culture. Okay? It can't be. I mean, you might be considered mental ill. They call that hysteria back in the day. I don't know what they call it now. They call it nervous breakdowns. They call it you ranting. You're a Karen. Whatever you call it. Okay? They do not do that here. Okay, in this place. Okay, in this place. Now, maybe they do that here in this land of make-believe, but they do not do that here. Okay, in this country. Here, whatever monkey business you got going, women don't have that. You will be disappointed if you think you're going to have a rights. Remember when Borak on Borak's move? What was that show? Whatever it was, that Borak with Borak in it. Women rights in this culture, women don't have no rights. They don't have no say. Okay, we are here in America where women do have a say. Your man can beat you up in those countries and nobody have nothing to say. He can almost kill you and nobody have nothing to say. He can destroy your kids and nobody have nothing to say. Okay, so when you travel into these places, please be advised to read before you go the fine print, is what they want me to let you know. Please read the fine print when traveling outside of the land of make-believe, okay? Where we have all types of wonder here. Like, you know, Alice in Wonderland, she went down that rabbit hole. But when you come to a place where it's the land of the free and everybody is living where they are not living in one way, they live by culture or cult. But here, you know, you don't live like that. You live like you're going to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, the land of make-believe. The Lady Abrielle and the king that was in that whole narrative of going to the land of make-believe, right? For those that watch Mr. Rogers. I'm an advocate Mr. Rogers watcher, and I love Mr. McFeely. And you can say anything about Mr. McFeely you want, but Mr. McFeely, speedy delivery was my favorite slogan by him. Now somebody might get a speedy delivery. Okay, your package might come quick, something like that. Because that came to me in a tickle. Okay, I'm just saying you might be happy about it or something. It's something that you're excited about. Because I was tickled by Mr. McFeely. The name tickles me, but I don't think he messed with kids. Okay, I don't. You ain't gonna never pour that into my head. I just always thought he was a nice man. Never you could get me Mr. Rogers either. I would love it. I always wanted to feed his fish. That was my favorite thing to do. Let me go to Mr. I would just love to go to his house. Can I feed your fish? That was my favorite thing I wanted to do. You know, if I ever got to say, just to feed his fish. I liked when he changed. I was sat on the step and waited till he changed his shoes and his sweater. Psst, best part. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside. And when you wake up, ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy today. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy. See? Mr. McFeely. I mean, Mr. Rogers. I'm sorry, y'all. But Mr. McFeely is resonating somewhere in here for somebody. Okay? This is the land of make-believe, y'all. That's where I'm getting this from today. Okay? Somebody might have moved or should move or second guessing a move here. Or how you should move. In this energy, okay? So this is like maybe I should move to LA, okay? But maybe this, like I said, when this dog come out, this chihuahua, okay, you might not want to go to LA, okay? You might not know what's going on in LA. You know, you might, like I said, you might need to do some more research on where you going in this energy, okay, about traveling, okay? This is definitely still talking about traveling and how free will and you can do it. There's nobody saying you can't do it, but certain places have a lot of congestion. They got a lot of different disorganizations. It might not be put together like it is in here, but they want you to know it might be a fight. Okay, it might be some thrones. It might be some orders or takeovers or something here in this energy that might not be what you really came to do, okay, in this energy, okay? Because their customs might be different here. Okay, somebody might be left crying here too under this familiar, because this might be unfamiliar. This might be uncharted grounds, okay? And this is also, you can't be Lily Lou here. They're telling me Lily Lou has no place here. She can't be in a bitchy mood and show it here, because you're going to be very disappointed here, okay? Because you don't have customs here. You ain't going to have no custom here, okay? You don't have nothing. You don't have a say here. You are to respect people, and they may not respect you as like this. But they're saying it's to be respected, okay? There is to be respect. Because you see, when the queen shows up, there is a lot of respect. So if you want that kind of respect in this culture, you're going to have to give it, okay? And there won't be none of that here with the nun here, okay? There won't be none of that business over here in this kind of energy. Because that's a cult. We won't have that kind of stuff here, okay? It just won't be tolerated, okay? You will be probably, I don't know what cult. Like I told you, we're not going to go with religion and types and what you in. We're not going to go into that. We're just going to stay with the spiritual journey, whatever path you're on. Okay, if that's your path, then that's the path. Because I'm talking to so many people, you know, this won't happen in this situation, okay? Regardless of how they're looking at it, okay? Not how they try to bring things down. It's just, they won't be able to in this occult, okay? Or cult.
Curses. You can curse it all you want. You can cuss at them all you want. But you better cuss while you're on this side of the land before you get over here and start raising your voice. Okay, you might want to say it underneath your voice, but you might want to be able to communicate a little bit better through somebody else, or through an interpreter, or through a mediator, or through somebody. But it's not going to do you any good if you're a woman in these cultures. Okay, I don't know if any of these calls resonates with anybody here. That was India. That was Iraq, Pakistan. Okay, and that's Istanbul. And Baghdad. You are to be respected there. Those are cultures that will be respected. Okay. Then you won't be able to sleep in the same room with your boyfriend here under lovers. You either have to be married here. This is a couple type of thing. Okay. You might not be familiar with this type of stuff here. We're familiar. You might be thrown in jail here too. You might be thrown in jail here, and then can't nobody get you out. They'll pull your passport, they'll pull your ID, and you won't be able to leave until they tell you can leave. Okay? You won't be able to fly because you're on their side, and they got you on their side. Until you can get back on this side of the land of make-believe, then you're going to be stuck there in those cults and whatever customs or whatever laws they got there, okay, under Lily Lou. And you could be a woman, okay, under illusionists. Okay, be careful. Be careful. There's a chameleon. Don't shapeshift while you ain't where you're unfamiliar right here. It's easily to adapt. You better learn to adapt to environments. That's what it's talking about. It says you easily adapt to varieties of situations, and you might need to be able to tone down and be able to, diffuse chaos. Where's the diffusing the chaos? Where'd it go? You got to be able to diffuse this chaos right here. Okay, be calm. With your dragons there, being calm with your dragons, okay? And then you're going to protecting you with your dragons, okay? You're going to have to calm this down. You ain't going to be able to argue in this man's face like that. He ain't going to be able to argue in your face. Well, he might. He might try to argue in your face. But at the same time, with this armor on, you're going to be... Oh, sorry. I went on the upside down. You're going to be protected with your armor on, with your shield here, okay? Okay? Even if they get aggressive. Okay, they may get aggressive with you. Okay? But like I said, as much as it may vary, you're going to have to be respected. Women is to be respected here in this energy. Okay? Your marriage, whoever your husband is, even if your mother know he getting beating you up, she can't say nothing because he going to beat her up too. Okay? So a man is always to be respected. And this is where your mother should have told you here. This is what they saying here too. Because I got the two queens here, the queen, and then this is the bride of the because this is her getting a dirty look from her. You know what I mean? Because she's the last bride here. This is the last son that got married. Okay, and that's the look that she giving her. Okay, look at that look. Okay, like I told you, and this is a divide here too, okay, in this energy. So just because they got divides over here, don't mean that there ain't, in this land of make-believe, there is no divides. There are divides, okay? They are both sides. Like I told you, in this divide, there's a different custom and law. Same over here. There are laws, and there are customs, and there are rules, and there are regulations, there are statutes, there are limitations, and there are things, okay? Liabilities, see? Same here, okay? And there are penalties and consequences, okay? Like they say, this is the this is the overwhelm and plenty. Okay, there's plenty of things that can happen versus these sides, okay? And we got the conflict in there. See? And here, and we got some more kind of stuff in here. Here with what's keeping y'all up. And this also could be marriage problems here. This is cold feet in this energy. This is also marrying outside of the U.S. This is, marrying another person from another culture, or bringing that person to this culture. This is also doing that, bringing back and forth, okay? And, still being, still trying to be cool with the situation, okay? There, okay? Even though people might be looking at y'all funny, okay? And that be people like that, like people like what you would consider like grandmom, grandpop, the higher ups, like who would be the embassies and things of what would be of municipalities of governments of different cultures and countries. Okay, because that would be what that would be. You know what I mean? That would be that. Yeah. And then we got this one when you would be in the land of make believe. You know what I mean? Living life free with free will. You know what I mean? Free as it came. Okay, that's how it would be, right? But also having money to burn with it too. You know what I mean? That's also in the land of make believe. Everybody wants to be able to burn money like that, right? Where these people might value the money more than the people over here, but the money might be smaller on this side. Okay, the exchange of it. I don't know where I'm going with this because this money is burning. So this money you might not be able to hold money or something like that. Money might not come to you and stay to you or stick to you like glue, but you might need to pray about that or use an affirmation. Money comes to me in infinite ways and it sticks to me like glue. It comes to me like a magnet. Okay, but yeah, some people still watching though. They still got their eye on what you doing. Yeah, they still watching. Okay, and I'm gonna let that message go. And you're still disappointed. So if you're outside of the country and you needing some answers about a person, this person is definitely won't be back until. Okay, well this came in reverse again. Okay, she won't be back until. Okay. Because like a sacrifice came in, shepherd with the lamb here, some sacrifice, okay, and now she might be somewhere sitting there looking like a toad, okay, a toad, yep, a toad, okay, and being alienated right now, okay, with some alien shit right here, okay, that's aliens, alienating you from something, certain thing, cult or such, okay, moving to LA, somebody there might get there, find out that it's not what they thought it was going to be. Okay, you might not have enough money. You might have wasn't prepared, or you want to spend your money too quick here, or something like that. This is also you allow others to go faster and farther. That came out the other day. This is also under the dark moon here, energy as well. So be very careful, you guys. The dark moon energy is here. This is also people with dark energy as well, because the dark moon is in the energy, and it's been coming out for a couple of nights now. And the owl. And the owl and the wolf. So they're going to transform you when you in the night as well. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control under the werewolf. Okay, and then the owl here is also a crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. Okay, revelation is here. This is also an obstacle. So we got the gazelle here energy. Like I said, we definitely could be where out where these type of out in the Sahara. Okay, out where gazelles hang out. I don't know where gazelles hang out, but out in the Sahara or places like that. But you present yourself in a sleek and elegant way here. Okay, like I told you, you're gonna have to be poised when you go here. You might even have to be modest. You might even have to, for the respect you need when you go outside of this culture, outside of the country into a different culture, you might have to cover up. You might not be able to bear your bare skin or your bare legs, like short shorts and things like that. It would be best to dress according to, like they say, do like the Romans do. So if they wearing taogas and ivory around their backs, that's what you do. So in this culture, I would say if you want to be a lady, wear, I don't know about pants, but I would say a long dress or a long skirt. And I would say if you want to put tights or leggings underneath of that, that's up to you. I would say like thin, I don't know what the temperature is like in the area, what time of the year you're going or when you're watching this message, but something to cover your arms, kind of like the women wearing that culture. Saris. I don't know if you want to buy one or buy into it and just make that be your attire, and because you're going to this culture now. I don't know. Something about that. Something about salmon. This is a life cycle. This is a never surrendering. Okay, because you might not want to surrender to, being disrespected by a person here, and this is going to land somebody in jail, okay, under this salmon. This is a life cycle, okay? Once it go down this stream and it spawn, then this life cycle of a salmon is done, okay? And a rabbit, okay? It's gonna be fast though. You're gonna learn fast here with this situation or circumstance. You easily make new friends, okay? And it's best to be able to make new friends when you're in a new culture. Hello, smile nice. Hello, be friendly. Hello, how are you? Can you help me? You know, learn the culture. If you don't know how to translate, put translate on your phone so something could translate it to you what you want to tell them, or they could translate it to you what you need to know. You know, sometimes we got to be our own advocates for our own self. You know, so if you need to navigate a new country, a new area, a new job, a new situation, sometimes you're going to have to navigate it yourself. You know, sometimes you're going to have to do the work yourself, okay, under the ram, or you're going to run into problems, okay, with the ram here. You throw yourself in with all your heart. You know, you're gun-ho about things, you know, charming about the things you go for, okay, under your throwing yourself in with all of your heart, okay, with the ram here. And this is the llama, okay, but this is also disrespect here too, okay, with the you express your opinions with confidence, okay. You can be opinionated all you want here in these cultures, but listen, okay, you throw yourself with all your heart. You stand on, you're not going to be disrespected by a man, and no matter who they is. Okay, listen. You playing with the dolphin here. You playing with fire here with this, okay? You establish natural connections with others, but this won't build a natural connection if you flying and ramming, you know, getting rambunctious with somebody in these cultures, okay? That's just to let you know, okay? This is going to cause a curse. Okay, let's talk about a guardian here. This is talking about the Ace of Cups, talking about the Page of Cups, talking about the World, talking about the Four of Pentacles, holding on too tight to something, the Empress, and then the Rabbit. And then we got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is still stagnant or a stalemate or complacent about the situation or circumstance. Ace of Cups talking about the runneth over of the situation or circumstance as well. Talks about how this might change though you, or how authentic you are. This is authenticity. This is nothing exists the way it appears. It is all up to karma. Okay, let's talk about the Ace of Cups. It's talking about the revelation that came in the energy under the energy already. It already came in under revelations, okay? We saw that came out, okay? Then this talks about, this is a completion. This is a closed door. This is also number 5. This is where things will change. And I told you, it definitely was going to change when it came to the chameleon. It was going to change. But like I said, this is about a bitchy move here. So you're going to have to change this bitchy move before you go outside of this country or out, or even if you're there, or try not to get upset by nobody, okay? This is also surrender, okay? So surrender to whatever, I don't know, like where I know people can be disrespectful or whatever, and I know you can feel like, oh, I'm standing up for myself, okay? But there's other ways to be able to stand up for yourself in this culture, okay? In this energy, okay? Under the horseman, this is a herald of change. This is definitely going to be a herald of change if you get locked up in a different culture and they take your passport. This is going to be a herald of change. The land of make believe won't be to believe. You won't be able to believe it here under this energy. Under 33, it's going to be some type of, like, you know, heartbreak. It's going to be some type of, because you won't be celebrating, is what they say. You won't be celebrating it. Okay, this is also the cosmic womb where the rabbit did come in. This also might be some kind of creative idea or expression or some co-creation, or you might need some help from other people, outsiders. Like I said, you're going to need a mediator or some type of translator or somebody communicating for you, advocating for you when you outside of the country. It's best to travel that way where people know the area, know where they want to take you so that you can have a good experience of where you're going. Okay, under the divine feminine. Okay, so this is you being in a woman's energy. Okay, in your femininity. Okay, of ladylike. Okay, is what they're saying. I know you can be ladylike and turn into beast mode, but they saying leave beast mode in America. Okay, this is also will of a wisp. This is treasures are hidden in the shadows. Okay, you could get more things with honey than you can with salt. So you might you want things to be real. You don't want things to be, you want to be sweet with things. You don't want to be salty with things. Throwing salt and doing things like that. Okay, because this is a fool's embrace. This is transmuting what your pain. Because see, if you be nice, be like, oh, I'm sorry to upset you. I didn't mean to upset you. I was frustrated. I didn't know. Please, you have to, be able to communicate in a way where, even if you disrespect, even if you did, it might not change the situation, but you say, oh, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Always say that, because at that point, I apologize to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If that person don't want to accept it at that time and they want to be whatever they want to be, you've already said you were sorry to them. Okay. You apologize. Please, but I don't know the culture, wherever you are, you're going to have to communicate with somebody so they can help you. Okay. But getting mad and cussing and getting loud and boisterous is not going to help you here. Okay, let's talk about unmasking something here. This is going to be your discovery. There's going to be a discovery here. We can do better for our people, our young people. This is something about discovering things about young people, and this is about cultures and how you cultivated these things up as a child. They could be brought up this way. This is their culture. They do this over there. Their children are all learn the same culture. They don't change. Okay, under their closed door. Yeah, this is straight talk. All right, this is straight talk, straight up to your face. This is straight talk. Okay, this is a shatter energy here as well. This is all being friends with the heavy drinker makes you 50% more likely to become one too. But this is also talking about as well as drinking in those countries. Okay, getting drunk and being belligerent and stuff like that will land you in jail, is what it's saying. Okay, this is going to show and prove. They don't talk about it. Guess what they do? They be about it. Okay, this is about drinking within reason. Okay, you won't have to when you in these different foreign countries and you're not and you getting belligerent and starting fights. And this is talking about women. Okay, women. Okay. This is a treasure hidden in the shadows. Oh, I was supposed to get something else. But that's also refusing the call, though. That's you refuse to listen. That's all right, though, because this is talking about last night. Hashtag in the comment section about last night, because this is something about that's gonna be public. Because this is Publix. It's something about vitamin D. Okay, something about vitamin D. Somebody might need to take vitamin D. You might be lactose intolerant with milk, but you might need to take supplements in vitamin D or vitamin D3. Something about this going to be public about the last night. So I told you, if you get into an altercation about something last night that's public in another culture, and some could be here in America too. I'm not real sure. They said Alaska. Okay, they used Alaska. They say where it's cold. I don't really know what's going on in Alaska. It's a herald of change, they say. This is a sign. It's time to take a leap. This is a sneak peek. This is trying coconut oil. Somebody might do coconut oil pulling. Okay, you might do that with your teeth or with something here. You might cleanse your face as a toner with coconut oil for fine lines and wrinkles. You could be using coconut oil to cook with. You could also be using coconut oil as a moisturizer. You could be using coconut oil in your hair. Okay, that's what the coconut oil energy is. But also coconut, you could be allergic to this coconut too. Okay, something about made with coconut milk. Something about the milk here with vitamin D. Somebody might want to drink coconut milk. Okay, the milk of the coconut. Something about trying it. This is also about a smile. This is about a love is crime here. Something about being tested and test results. This is about HIV and being tested at home. But this is also about knowing your status in this energy as well. This is also about some type of having promiscuous. This could also be about young boys in a different culture, okay, that is not accepted here in this energy as well. Okay, this is about being HIV positive in another culture, okay, is what they're talking about. Pakistan, Iraq, and India, okay, this is talking about that. This is about love is a crime here, okay. You go there looking for love and might get a crime, okay. So if you met somebody offline and they're trying to get you to go to any of these cultures or countries that I just named, just know there is a customs and there is a law, okay? So just learn. Like, I don't think you can walk around and do all things with men together. I don't think you can sleep in hotels with them if you're not married. It's just like, promiscuous is not the same as promiscuous here in LA, or it would be on Figueroa Street, or over there in Houston, or over there on the Blade, wherever it may be, where you can, be in a ski zone where it's you could ski up and down the sidewalk any time of the season you want. Okay, smile and ask for a date, wave at a friend, or wave at a man in a car, because I'm seeing smile here. But this is a reminder, okay, that this is about status. You could also sleep with a person from outside that is HIV positive and unknowns to you. This is also getting a home test of an HIV test here, okay, as well. That's straight talk. Okay, this is being too thirsty as well, with the thirsty here with the water, and also hydrate. Somebody might not drink no water. All they drink is wine and champagne, beer, and that's it. They don't drink no water. You might need to hydrate yourself. It's straight talk. Okay, somebody might have some kind of cirrhosis of the liver, or fatty liver, or some kind of cirrhosis. Listen, you guys, if you are liking these types of messages, may you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification, along with the thumbs up. Namaste, and now I must go. Bye, guys.